Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to XFC 7. Enter the Octagon. We've just had an amazing first 4 fights, obviously capped off by that last one, which we've only just recovered from. And now we have a...
Well, we've recovered from.
We've recovered
sure.
from,
Those two haven't.
Well, I don't. I'll give them a couple of weeks, maybe.
That was the epitome of leave it all in the cage, right?
100%. 100%. Yeah, I don't think either of those boys would have had anything left. That was incredible. It was an amazing fight. But we're moving on now. We have a 62-kilogram MMA fight between Harvey Wilkes and Magic Mikolaj Dluzewski.
Mikolaj.
Magic Mick.
Magic Mick. There we go. I actually know why he's called Magic Mick. He showed me a video on his phone of him doing a very questionable dance, to be fair. And that's how he got the name Magic Mick.
Let's not share it.
Career in stripping should all left out. But as we've alluded to already, I absolutely love watching Magic Mick fight. His K1 back he had here was amazing. The first round, that one round of MMA he had in his last fight was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, man. He brings such an explosive, fan-friendly style. But walking out first, we have Harvey Wilkes. Nice to see Lions then getting their first fighter out of the night. I mean, another outing for these boys already, which is amazing. Nice to see Dave Matthews getting such a big team on this show. Yeah, always brings a great fight. So Harvey's 17 years old, but he's got 7 years of training experience behind him. Oh wow! So he's been in the game for a while, right? Yeah, again, someone who's grown up training martial arts. Yeah. And Harvey says, I like the confidence that fighting gives you, meaning him. I like the confidence that fighting gives you on a day-to-day. I think that can't be underestimated. You know, we've got people who, in our gym, are very socially inept, you know, but they come, they train, they get a bit of confidence about them. It changes who they are. Yeah, it literally changes so many aspects of your life. I've been training martial arts since I was 6 years old, and it shaped me into the person I am today. I can't imagine what I would be like if I didn't train martial arts from a young age. And yeah, I mean, it's a perfect example of that you're seeing here with Harvey. You just think some of the guys who have come to our door who, you know, they never want to fight with anybody on the street, in a gym, anywhere. They never want to fight with anybody, but they train for a bit and they say, but I'm confident enough now to know that I can look after myself if I need to. Exactly, yeah. Like, confident enough to some guys, they're like, I feel like I'm confident enough to just go out to cinema with my girlfriend and not be worried. It's like, that's mad. You know, this gives you that. And here's one young man who's got a lot of confidence behind him, and rightly so. This is Magic Mick. I mean, his 0-1 record you should pay zero attention to it, because his style is aggressive, composed, powerful. I mean, he put it as explosive. I think that's pretty accurate. That's what I've written in my notes for him. Very explosive. Yeah. He's got solid boxing. As we said, he fought K1 a couple shows ago here in Newquay. A brilliant fight, and he plays that heavy-footed boxing, leg-kicking style, and he employed that in his last fight against Ollie Dagnall, who we just saw at the last XFC, and that fight was a banger. I mean, it was a one-round war, and he just got caught in a choke. Like you said, the 0-1 record means nothing. Absolutely nothing. No, I mean, he's with Sean Blight's team. Sean Blight, he's been around the scene for a very long time, very experienced. He says as well, Magic Mick says he started MMA to take over and become one of the best. Today I'm making a statement to show everyone I mean business. This isn't a dance class, I'm coming to smash. I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, welcome back to XFC tonight, live from Newquay, streamed live and exclusive on fightworld.tv. Our next bout of the evening is a mixed martial arts contest to be fought over 3 3-minute rounds at 61.5 kilograms. So introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, tonight representing Lions Den MMA. Please make some noise and welcome Harvey Wilkes. His opponent tonight standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Hybrid MMA. Please make some noise for Mikolaj Dluzewski. 3-minute rounds. Our referee in charge, Mr. Simon Small.
Mikolaj, so confident, man. So much swagger.
So much swagger. Here we go.
We are back.
Oh, I'm looking forward to watching Mick again, mate. Harvey. Oh, straight back with the exchange. I wonder if that's going to be. I wonder if that's Harvey's game plan here, is to counter.
Good strength by Mikolaj.
Yeah, straight for the guard. Oh, he's going to watch his high guard position. That right leg can quite easily creep over for that arm bar. Mikolaj on the head. Mikolaj controlling the head, which makes him susceptible to that arm bar if Harvey can make the angle.
Dave Matthews in the corner of Harvey is calling for him to attack the left arm of Mikolaj.
Yeah, he's all set up for it. I think he's worried that Mick's going to explode out. He looks very powerful and strong.
Which we know. We know he's explosive.
Oh, here we go.
Here it comes.
This is the way to get that arm up.
And there you go.
Again, out. Yeah,
this
really
is that's
nice.
what you were saying. You were worried about him exploding as a counter for that sub attempt. Keeping that high guard though is Harvey. Harvey keeping that guard very active.
He is, but he's not controlling Mick enough for me. It's okay having an active guard, but he needs to stay, because Mick's explosive, he needs to have very good control, either a solid overhook and wrist control the head really well, because Mikolaj's going to really explode up powerfully, so you need to make sure you isolate an arm, or when he does explode, he might pass that guard.
And the guard was open there for Mick to pass. Now it's open again. Be good if he could capitalise on it, because you can tell, you know he'll work well from half guard with that ground and pound if he can get there. Guard is open now, but
nice
Harvey
up kick.
attacking from the bottom here.
Nice,
this is where Mick
up.
is very good.
Good check.
Yeah, great check.
Oh!
Great right hand. Clean.
Spinning hook kick. I like it as well where Harvey was ready to come straight back after that spin. Oh, nice
Good
shot.
level check, great sprawl.
Lovely sprawl.
Great sprawl. Cut the angle really nice
Yeah,
with that
really
sprawl.
nice. I like the way he went to one hand on the back of the head for the sprawl instead of using his chest and his hips for the sprawl. He put one hand on the back of that head. Really nice control.
Yeah, made that space really nice and then spun round. Now he's in side control. Now Harvey's looking to attack from the bottom here. Good heavy hits by Mick. Mount could be an option here if he can slide that right knee across.
Yeah, if he goes up to the knee on belly and just creeps that across, he's got the underhook, but you've got to think about what you're going to lose. Oh, that's nice, go to the crucifix position.
Wow, that round flew by.
Yeah, it did
Flew
indeed.
by me.
Harvey looking to come up over to the back. Oh, has he got a sweep? He's just missed it.
Good round.
Yeah, really good round. I mean,
Really enjoyed that.
like Mikolaj looked really good on the feet, really powerful, controlled from the guard really well. But Harvey, there was at no point was Harvey submissive there. He was constantly trying to work. He needs to set that takedown up better though.
Yeah, I think Dave was calling for it, and it's like he just went for it based on what his coach was saying without that setup, but he needs a setup. Mikolaj's too good at that sprawl to just throw it from that far out.
Well, he's too powerful and strong as well, right?
Man. So explosive, but nonetheless, a really good round. Harvey looks dangerous from the bottom. Mikolaj looking good on top, had his moments. Obviously, really good in the stand-up. Attacks that leg really nice. I think it's a bit of hand wrap bandage sticking out of the right glove.
Oh, it looks like.
Fast right hand. Mikolaj super light on his feet and then sits down when he has to.
Yeah, I don't like that jumping in from Harvey like he just did then.
I think he's
too powerful.
It's like he's hesitant to exchange hands with Mikolaj, and I don't blame him.
Oh,
Nicely
lovely.
timed.
He needed to come up on that single leg to sit and go back the other way.
Oh, great work.
Brilliant work from Mikolaj.
Heavy shots as well.
Yeah,
Mikolaj
really
looking
good.
really zoned in.
Yeah, that was great work off that single leg.
I'd like to see Mick try and pass that guard when, once it's open, press one of those legs down and look to pass over, get to half guard.
Yeah, with a decent length of time to work. Maybe not even pass to side control, like you say, go straight to half guard, sit there. That's where you can do the most damage from the ground and pound position.
Yeah, get an underhook one side and start punching with the other. Doesn't take many shots at amateur to get a stoppage.
Making that angle really nicely again, Mikolaj. He needs to circle that right arm. So Harvey needs to circle the arm inside. He cannot keep letting Mikolaj have control of that headspace. He's got a left overhook. The right hand needs to get some sort of wrist control or bicep control. It's too hard to throw that guard up in one attempt. Now this is better. No, doesn't quite get it. Here we go.
Very close again. Now he's made the angle.
Yeah,
he's lost it again.
Well, Mikolaj's left elbow's on the floor. That elbow has to be in the center of your body, right? Otherwise, he's too strong to keep it on the outside. He can't make the angle.
Mick staying patient. Staying on top. He's got to keep doing damage, though. You've got to be careful being the guy on top. Make sure you're still doing more damage than the guy on the bottom and attacking more.
Exactly.
This is good work from Harvey from the bottom. I mean, he's not posted any significant sub attempts as of yet, but he's still making Mick think.
Yeah, he does need to work more than just isolating that one arm now.
Good heavy shot by Mick. There's another.
Good shot. Great shot. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it, where although Mikolaj's not doing much from this position, he is dominating the position, so...
This reminds me of when I fought Hamza Khan. A lot of that fight was there in that position, that full guard position. He did enough from that top position, and I didn't from the bottom.
I think Hamza probably was more active, was looking at ways to land than what Mikolaj was there.
Yeah.
Mikolaj spent a lot of that round just shutting down Harvey's attempts.
Yeah, nullifying them.
Which for me, you know, it's okay, but you're in the dominant position. You need to be trying to finish this fight. Lovely shot, not enough drive on it.
This was really nice there.
He really has to think, Harvey, about how he sets that takedown up if he's going to go for it.
That was beautiful.
But then again, stays in too long and just gets sprawled on.
Yeah, the level change was great, but then he couldn't quite execute the takedown as Mick ended up on top.
Indeed.
Be interested to see how quickly Harvey shoots again. Because I feel like Mick can do a lot more damage on the feet than he's been able to do so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. I completely agree.
I think Harvey knows that, and he wants to get the fight to the ground as soon as possible. But he's got to try his best to end up on top. Mick's very strong. Here we go, third and final round. Oh, yeah, another low blow.
Yeah, well, I think it was a... he went for the kick, and it was sort of a checky teep. And he did just clip him with that, I think, pretty clean. Here we go, we'll see it. Left leg just catches him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't like to see that.
No. Yeah, Harvey recognised and he did it straight away. That left hand came up.
Yeah.
To apologise.
It's unfortunate. It's just, we're throwing kicks at each other. It's just one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice to see Mick back up on his feet relatively quickly, and the action resumes. Harvey opting for southpaw now.
Yeah, I just noticed that. And he's got a really strange stance, hasn't he? Stands with his feet really close together.
Well, there's no head movement, no feints. Just wants that takedown. I think he's opting for Mick to rush forward so we can time a level change. He's in southpaw again. He's in southpaw for that kick. That's a lovely shot. And there's the level change. Great sprawl by Mick.
I think he shot then expecting to get sprawled on.
Yeah.
Oh, got that sweep. He didn't quite get it. He's in a terrible position now.
Yeah, he is.
Someone as powerful and as strong as Mick on top of you.
With 2 minutes to work as well.
Yeah. Mick re-establishing guard. However, we've just seen about 5 minutes of this position. So...
well, will it stay like this now?
Yeah.
This is a lot of time for either of these boys to work if this fight stays in this position.
Well, you have to say, if you're Mikolaj, you'll just stay here, right? Because that's what you've done the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
The pressure's on Harvey because you haven't been able to do anything from here for the last 2 rounds. You need to improve the position.
Well, Mick looks like he has very strong top pressure. He must feel really strong on top of you. Maybe Harvey doesn't feel like he can get a sweep. And he's working. He's trying to keep that guard active. But it's difficult against a strong boy like Mick. Good shots.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, you need to be doing a bit more to be winning off your back, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, like he's moving, but this isn't active enough to give him the round from his back. He needs to get those elbows in line. Those elbows sticking out the side make it really difficult for him to rotate a hip and start throwing up a submission. You can see every time he off-centers that hip, the elbow being on the outside just doesn't... Now that elbow's much better now. He's lost it again.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 30 seconds to go, and if Mick can stay here, I think he's got this in the bag.
Yeah,
Good
now
shots.
he's landing shots as well.
There's a couple shots there.
Yeah, from the bottom. Yeah, this one's just slipped away from Harvey, I feel. Mikolaj doing a great job of just implementing a dominant top wrestling game.
Whoa. Yeah, good fight. Good fight, good competitive fight between these two, but I think Mikolaj's done enough to win that, but Harvey looks good, his level changes were really nice, just wasn't able to complete his takedowns. Mikolaj with a really strong sprawl. I mean, it's difficult against such a powerful and explosive opponent. Harvey tried threatening off his back, but I think Mick was just too strong, too explosive. Played his striking really well when he had to, and then once the level changes come in, he sprawled really nice. His pressure was really good. There's a good sprawl there. Cut the angle really well. And there's a couple nice left kicks from Harvey from southpaw. A good right hand over the top by Mick, a staple of his. Harvey worked really well from southpaw. His left kick was really nice. Great performance by both boys. Over to RMC for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, please show your appreciation for both fighters stood here in the cage. And after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards with a unanimous decision. Your winner of the bout in the red corner, Mikolaj Dluzewski.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Magic Mick. Mick, listen, that was a brilliant performance. We're used to seeing explosive, powerful striking performances from you. I felt like that was you trying to prove yourself as something a bit different. Is that the case?
Listen, he didn't want to stand up at me from the start. Everybody knows my striking is undefeatable. He went for the ground, lost there. As you know, I came here to make a statement. I want everyone and anyone, bring it on to me. Bring it.
Well, listen, that was a dominant performance. Although not like your powerful, aggressive striking like usual, that was a dominant performance. It was defensively, your sprawls were impeccable, and the way you control from the top. So I think we've seen you now probably as a more round, complete fighter.
Of course. And I'd like to wish a happy birthday, Wes. Happy birthday, Wes!
Thank you very much. Now listen, it was a pleasure to call your fight. Are you looking to come back here on the next one and put on the show for us again?
Of course, I'll come here anytime and anywhere.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Magic Mick.
Yeah, once again, congratulations to Magic Mick. A really composed and mature performance. Showcased all of his game. Really good work from him. He's always a solid addition to these XFC shows, and I'm sure we'll see him back again on the next one.